What up, though, y'all? It's your boy Bill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're new here and you don't really know what I be having going on, I tell stories about the prison, about how bad it is, how dangerous it can get, and just about the street life in general, with hopes of motivating somebody to make better decisions, to change their mind about committing crime, and just live a good lifestyle. Whatever it is you want to accomplish or achieve in life, you can do it the legit way. You don't have to break the law and end up going to prison, because you could go to prison and never make it out. Man, I know it's been a minute, damn near a week it felt like, but I just had a lot going on, bro. I was, moving to a different state. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now. Show y'all my little view. Yeah, man, you know how I go. We back at it like we never left. It was this older dude named Jimp, right? Jimp, I don't know what he thought in his mind. He thought he was some type of damn matchmaker or something, but he only did this to the people that had some type of motion, something going on. I remember the very first time I ever caught on to what Jimp be having going on. I saw him walking with another dude that be having motion. He had his arm around the shoulder. He was like, "Nephew." And then when I went to walking by, he stopped talking. 9 times out of 10 in prison, the only time inmates gonna stop talking, like just all of a sudden like that, when another inmate walk by, 9 times out of 10, they talking about a staff member, like maybe something personal that they don't want, something got to do with some money, or they could be planning on doing something to somebody. Them the only reason. So based off their energy, Jump ain't even got on no shoes. He walking with slides. The other one laughing. I knew it wasn't nothing crazy, like somebody trying to hurt somebody or nothing like that. I knew it had something to do with something else. And they bust the lap again. And when they passed me about the 3rd time, the dude who Jump had his arm over, was like, "Hell no, you tripping." And then I heard him say, "Man, nephew, I'm telling you, nephew. I'm telling you, man, that girl like you, nephew. Man, I've been locked up 26 years. I know when a girl likes somebody. I'm telling you, nephew, you need to get in there. I'm telling you, nephew, get in there, nephew." So then Jump looking around like this a damn top-notch secret or something. So one day, I go down there to the booth, bro. I was feeling bad, bro. I don't know what I had going on this particular day. I just woke up feeling terrible. I go over there to the officer booth. There's a girl in there. I asked the girl for a sick call. I already explained that to y'all, but for the new people, a sick call is they call it a medical request form, but we call it a sick call. And you fill it out. You fill out what's ever wrong with you. And whenever you leave out the dorm to go to chow, you drop it inside of a mailbox, and it takes them about 2 business days to get back to you. And then they send you a call out, which is like a permission slip for you to leave out the dorm and to come up to the medical area. So as I'm walking away with the medical request, Jump come walking real fast over there to me, "Nephew." And he like looking at the booth, looking back at me, doing like this, looking around him. Know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "What's up, Unc?" So he come over there. That man throw his arm around my shoulder. He like, "Nephew, listen. Listen, nephew. I've been locked up a long time, few. I've been locked up a long time. And nephew, I could tell. I know when a bitch like somebody." He say, "Listen, nephew, take my word for it. Man, that girl like you, nephew." I'm like, man, this man want to be goddamn, I don't know if he think this, if he think this loveconnectionnetwork.com or whatever the hell he got in his mind. But man, hey, man. So I laugh it off a little bit. He like, "What wrong with you, nephew?" I said, "I don't know. I got a little cold." He said, "Man, you need to go up there, talk to her, flirt with her, tell her if she could make you feel better. Tell her you need a back rub or something." I said, "Man, a back rub? Man, you don't get the hell on with this 1962 ass game, man." So he said, nah, nephew, listen. He said, that's what wrong with you young niggas. Y'all just don't want to listen. He said, of course she ain't finna give you no back massage or nothing like that. She at work. She'll get fired, fool. He said, but that's opening a door to flirt with her. I said, man, I don't want to flirt with her. He said, why? I said, look at her. He said, I know what she look like. I said, so what the hell I want to flirt with her for? Now listen, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but when I say that, when I say that young lady was like Rasputia size plus half of Rasputia, I'm dead serious, and wasn't even that tall. So like I say, by any means, I'm not trying to be funny at all. I'm just telling y'all so you can understand basically what I was dealing with. He said, nephew, it don't matter. It don't matter what she look like, nephew. The only thing you need to be worried about is that pack. He said that pack is the only thing we need. We trying to get up out the deal, nephew. I'm telling you now. So for like the next 2 weeks, this man saying something like every time this lady worked. And even one time when she didn't work, he came asked me if I wanted to hit a Al Green CD with him. And I just told him, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This was back my Al Green days. And he just kept talking about it, bro. He like, bro, I could just tell by the way that girl be looking at you. He like, bro, you don't see it all the time. He said, I'm telling you, nephew, man, that girl be watching you, bro. He said, and then she was staring at you the other day, and I was staring at her, and I just saw how she was looking at you. Oh, seductive. He said, man, the only thing I could think about is how many packs we could probably put inside them rolls, and how many ounces of meth fit all in between the crack of that thing. He said, nephew, you need to stop playing, nephew. He said, you need to stop playing. I'm telling you, stop playing and go on turn up, nephew. He said, I'm telling you, listen, don't be a fool. Okay, nephew, don't be a damn fool. And let this blessing pass you by. You better try that girl. I'm telling you, the way that girl look at you, nephew, she like you now. She like you now. Do what you do. Do what you do, nephew. Just go out there one day, be chilling, busting you a lap or whatever, and just randomly hurry up and look at her. I guarantee that lady be looking at you, nephew. And you know, my nephew and them out there on the street got all the drugs, everything you could think of, nephew. We could do a 50-50 split, nephew. And I'm just sitting back thinking, and I know this is random, but I'm like, my nephew on the street. Nigga, I wonder if that's your real damn nephew. Or if this just, cause he seems like shit. Everybody universal uncle. Jimp ended up going to the whole something about a B11. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he did it. I think y'all know what a B11 mean, but if y'all don't, it's if y'all don't, or if there's anybody that don't, it just means like you was masturbating while looking at the female officer. You had yourself exposed for the female officer to see you. But here's the thing, bro. As long as I've been around Jimp, that man ain't never like, bro. The people that do that, everybody knows the people that do it. So if that's something that Jimp was into, I would already know. I'd be like, yeah, that sounds like something he did. But it just didn't sound right. He was cussing the girl out, swearing up and down he didn't do it, or whatever the case. I guess she had him mixed up with somebody else, or they just felt like getting him out the way for whatever reason. So he ended up going to the whole, I think probably about 3 days later, my roommate had something stupid going on. My roommate was a tattoo man, and I hated when he used to do this, but he used to burn ink, however he used to do it with Vaseline, a checkers piece, and something else they used to do. And he'll put it in a box and had a Vaseline, he'll make a wick and light it, and it'll fill the box up with the black stuff. So when he go back in and scrape it out, he put it inside of a piece of paper, fold the paper, put it on the ground, and you got to just keep stumping it. I don't know what it does, what it's doing. I just know that's what they do. They keep stumping it, keep stumping it, keep stumping it. And it's already powdery, so I don't know what they trying to turn it into, but they just keep stumping it. And then that's when they can mix alcohol with that, and it's like turning the tattoo. It's so funny, bro. I'm going to tell you how crazy this is, how quick this thing almost happened. I'm sitting here with the phone in my hand like this at first. I'm like this at first. I'm filling out my stow sheet. I'm looking at the calculator on my phone, looking at it. I puts it down to the right side of my leg to write another item down on the stow sheet. As soon as I do that, the door swing open. So instantly, you know, I kind of put my pad and stuff over here closer to where my phone is. It's the girl that Jimp was, you know, kept talking about. So when I looked up at her, as soon as she opened that door and looked at me, she started smiling. And she said, because, you know, you can, as soon as you open the door, you can smell that, and then you can see a little smoke coming from the top of the box. So she was like, what you got going on in here, Bill? Smiling, walking in, but she didn't say Bill, she said my last name. So I was like, I ain't got nothing going on in here. I'm cool. And what you got going on in here? She was like, I'm doing my random room search and look like I done found me some. So she walked over there. She grabbed her radio and the top part of it. She stuck it like at the front of his box and pushed it open. Like, guess she didn't want to touch it with her hand. She did like that and pushed it open. And then she seen it. She started coughing, stepped back. She said, what the hell y'all got going on in here? I was like, man, I'm keep it real with you. We burning some tattoo ink. I just said that, bro, just because I'm in the room. You feel me? I mean, it ain't too tough, no point in trying to cap her down right now. She's right here looking at it. It ain't no sense in me making a scene, calling my roommate, finding him wherever he at, calling him, making him come up here. And then it ain't nothing major, you know what I'm saying? Then just, you know, that ain't really nothing gonna get you in too much trouble. And then she don't seem like the police. Like, I ain't never even seen her write nobody up or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? So she said, tattoo ink. So I said, hell yeah. She was like, you got you some jailhouse tattoos? I said, yeah. She said, shit, where they at? I don't see them. So now I'm sitting here thinking like, hold on now. Am I tripping? Or do Jimp know what he talking about? Because, lady, you doing now, they supposed to do 3 random sales searches every shift. That's part of the SOP, which is the standard operating procedure. That's what they are supposed to do. Even though they don't really do it, that's what they supposed to do. So when they do decide to do it, you can't be mad because you know that's what they supposed to be doing anyway. So, I'm sitting here wondering, like, this lady talking about, do I got any jailhouse tattoos? What the hell? Hey, you just came here to do a sales search. Shit, I don't see you doing too much searching. You talking to me about some damn tattoos. So I'm like, nah, I put all my tattoos, I put it to the point where when I put on a t-shirt, you can't see. So when I get out, I can get a job. She was like, you can get a job with tattoos? I was like, yeah, I know, but you know how that is, man. I'm already black. I'm already a convicted felon. And I got tattoos. Like, even though people say, oh, jobs don't discriminate, they can't. Hey. I don't know what reality y'all live in. And I'm not saying anybody with a tattoo can't get a good job or they ain't going to get hired. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, people do discriminate against stuff like that. I ain't saying every single job do, but they do. So she pushed the box up, walks over here to my box, walks directly in front of me, bro, with her back to my front, walks over to the box, start going here talking about, what you got in here, Bill? I know you got some type of contraband. And it's like, listen now, the space from my bunk where I'm sitting, and y'all know I be leaning forward, the space from here to this box is about this much space, right? That much space. The amount of body poking out from her is about this much space. Bro, when she went in there and was like, what you got in here, what you doing? I know you got some contraband. Bro, when I say, no exaggeration, it wasn't no further than this away from my face. Poking. I grabbed the phone real quick, stuck it in my pocket, grabbed the pad, got up, had to do like that, and stood on the other side of her with my back to the door. So I said, nah, I ain't got nothing in there. Shit, ain't nothing in there. You ain't gonna find nothing in there. Looked at me, still smiling, turned up. She said, oh, you must be scared of me. I said, scared of you? She hit the back of my mind. I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like, hell no, I ain't scared of you. What the hell made you say something like that? She said, what you get up for? I said, nah, hell no. I just ain't want to have no issues. I ain't want to have no misunderstandings. You feel me? You mess around, bump into me or something. I ain't wanted to look like I did nothing. I ain't got time to be going no hole, get no DR, no charge. I ain't got time for that. She said, boy, stop playing with me. I ain't writing no DRs. Now listen, I just told this young lady I moved because I didn't want to, basically in so many words, I didn't want to accidentally touch your butt because of how close you were to me. And that lady's response was, boy, stop. I don't write no DRs. At that moment, I knew Jimp was on point 100% with what he was saying. So I just said, bump, I'm going to try it. I looked back, feel me? Everybody was minding their business. Wasn't even nobody right there looking at me. Usually whenever a female come in your room, people just be so nosy, bro. You look out the room the wrong way or at the wrong time, you'll see somebody trying to look up in there at you or something. Just trying to see what you got going on. I ain't see nobody. I turned back around. We're just gonna call her, we're gonna call her Miss G. I said, Miss G, you better stop playing with me. She's big old Kool-Aid smile. She said, boy, ain't nobody playing with you. She's still going through my box. She like, boy, ain't nobody playing with you. What you talking about? Grabbed a pair of my boxers out. This is when I knew she was freaked out. She was a big, nasty freak. She grabbed a pair of my boxers out. I used to keep them rolled. Oh, let me show y'all. Damn, that's kind of junted out because I still keep my boxers like that to this day. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all. For years, I've always folded my boxers like this. So she grabs it out of the box. Said, oh, ain't no contraband in here, is it? I didn't even say nothing because I'm like, man, I don't know what you got going on. The lady opens the boxes up, does like this, did like this, flipped it in to look at and said, oh, Bill, you wear XL in boxers? I'm like, bruh, oh shit, I don't know if you flirting with me or just being a flat out weirdo at this point, you know what I'm saying? Then she went trying to fold it back up the way I had it, but she didn't get it right. She talking about, and then I ain't say nothing, then she gonna say, going back through my box, talking about, he wear XL in boxers. Big dog. I'm thinking like, should I really just try it? I mean, she doing all that. I mean, I know I got the green light, but you still gotta be careful, bro. When it comes to these police, sometimes you have to be careful. You can't just, you think something and you just go moving like that, man, your ass will be behind that green mile. And I told y'all, that's lockdown between 9 months, 2 years. Just tried it. I was like, what you be doing when you get off here? She was like, nothing, sitting at the house, nothing to do, be bored as hell, be needing somebody to talk to. Listen, I done heard that line a million times. Whenever you hear that line, listen, coming from a female staff, I don't give a damn what she say, coming from a female staff that's talking to a dude that's slick been flirting with him, that says, I be bored when I get off of work and I slick be needing somebody to talk to, that is her opening the door for me to attempt to make contact outside of work. So I was like, shit, you could call me, you could talk to me. She was like, but yeah, I ain't finna be calling me on no damn jail phone. I said, who gonna call you from a jail phone? She said, how else you gonna call me? So I started smiling. She said, you got a cell phone? So I'm like, hell no. She talking about so how else you gonna call me? I said, call who? She said, you said you gonna, I said, I ain't said a damn thing. So then she busted out laughing. She said, you acting like I got a wire on or something. I said, shit, you acting like you got a wire on. Keep repeating what the hell I said. Gee, you know what I said. You ain't gotta keep repeating it. You done scared the hell out of me. So she like, what's your number, Bill? I'm like, man, is this a damn setup or something? You finna go repeat my number to somebody? She said, boy, what's your number? I said, you want me to write it down and bring it to you? She said, no, I got amazing memory. Just tell it to me real quick. So I called it out to her. She was like, all right. She came walking like she was finna walk past me. She said, where your phone? Let me see it. I said, oh, no, we ain't even finna do that one. She said, what? Let me see it. I said, I got to put up. When I take it out, I'll let you see it. She started laughing, walk out the room. Man, I don't even think a fool. Let me see how long it take her. Walk down the range, walk down the steps, walk out there. I say probably about 2 minutes went by. Knock at my door. I'm like, yo, it's Charlie Global. He coming there to me, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Boy, I see you, boy. I see you. I see you with Rasputia, boy. Boy, she was in here for a long time, bitch. Boy, I saw you, boy. Boy, let me find out, boy. He gonna say, and it smelled kind of stank in here too. I said, man, get the hell on, bro. Don't nothing smell no damn stink, cap ass, man. We just went to kicking it, and then Charlie kept referring to her as Rasputia. Like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, every damn time he referred to her as Rasputia. Listen, bro. I'm about to tell y'all about a record I broke. I broke a record, bro. I say around 8 p.m. my phone rang. It was a private number. I instantly assumed it was her, and I answered. Usually I would not answer, because what they'll do sometimes is, let's just say it's a snitch. It's somebody working for the warden. Let's say they got a snitch. They got somebody working for the warden, working for the deputy warden or security or whatever. And he'll drop a dime on people who have emotion. He might be like, hey, the dude C-Bill, this his number. He got a phone. So then the administration will call your phone private, really quiet, just to try to see if they can recognize your voice, just so they can verify. And if they can get a voice recognition, they'll run down on you and get you. But in a situation like this where I just gave somebody my number, I'm gonna answer. So I answer the phone. It was her. We go to kicking it. Bruh, I think I talked to that lady for about 2 hours. And we just talked about so much stuff. We covered so many bases. So many. I don't know how the hell we ended up on a subject of bugler tobacco. But man, we went to talking about it. I'm telling her about prices. I'm telling her how it go. I'm telling her how, you get it in, how you do it the safe way, how you don't get caught. Man, next thing you know, this lady say, well, shit, $40. So if I go buy this for $40, how much you gonna make off of it? So, well, it just depends on how it's sold. The way I usually sell mine, it's gonna average close to about $2,000. If it's not a full $2,000, it won't be too far away from it, because I know how I'm gonna do it. And then I was like, shit, I'll bust it down with you. I'll bust it straight down the middle. And bro, that girl said, nah, you ain't gotta bust nothing down. I was like, what you mean? She was like, nah, I just wanna look out for you. I like you. This is my way of making sure you straight. So I'm like, she like, hold on, let me see what time the gas station closed. I'm like, oh my goodness, well, I know I ain't that far. I can't be that far. That girl went to the store, bought a can of bugler tobacco, some sandwich bags, some duct tape, and I sat there on Google Duo with her, explaining every single move, step by step, what to do, how to do, what not to do, cut that, take that, tie that, throw that away. I coached her. Then she went in front of the mirror and she stripped naked. And I was explaining to her, where to put it, how to put it. The way she did it, she made 5 bombs, all about a little smaller than my fist. It was about 5 bombs. And she put it on her to make sure it's comfortable, whatever. The next morning, she put it on her again. She came to work. You hear people screaming, 12 bottom rain, cooler side, 12 top rain, shower side, 12 top rain, cooler side. She on the bullshit again. So I'm already knowing what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I step out the room. I go to leaning on the rail. I see her coming out somebody's room. She walking down over here. She get over here to me. She say, oh yeah, I gotta get you back to back, Bill. I gotta get your room again, cause they say you be having too much going on in here. They say you living like you on the streets in here. I say, no, ain't nobody, I ain't living like nothing. So she went in my room and pulled the door up. So I'm like, man, and then these nosy goofies that want to be in the video so bad talking about, that's some bullshit, ain't the CB. She doing that lame ass shit, bro. She just shook you down yesterday, bro. I just saw it. Then another dude talking about, yeah, she on the bullshit. She don't like you, Sean. She on that. But I'm sitting here thinking, man, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? She came out the room quick. She came out quicker than a cell search. And when she came out, she was like under the pillow. And she went walking off. Bruh, when I say, I knew it wasn't a joke. I knew it wasn't a prank, nothing like that. But when I say, bro, it just didn't feel real. Bro, I ain't never worked one that fast. I done worked some, hey, hold on, wait, let me see. Now, chain gang game, just, playing game, I done worked one pretty fast. But this is what I'm saying. The value of this and what it's about to do and get me, bro, I just never worked one that fast before, bro. I couldn't damn near believe it. So I waited a few minutes, shot in the room, lifted up the pillow, bro. It was 5 bombs. The second, that was a bittersweet moment. Sweet because, I just got a whole can. Free, easy like this. Just for talking. But the bitterness was, bro, the second I lifted the pillow up, it had a nose crunching, nose hair burning, eyebrow burning stench to it. When I say, bro, that smell was so strong, I never smelled this before in my life. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I never find out. But it was a smell so bad, bro. It smelled like sweat mixed with fart, mixed with some other stuff. I don't even want to say mixed with some other stuff. I don't even want to think. I'm talking about it smelled disgusting, bro. So the first thing I did, I grabbed them, took them over there to the sink and washed them off. We had to get them nice and cleaned up, knock at the door. Charlie Global. I done moved the bombs from over here, wrapped them up in the pillowcase, put it in my box. So he come in the room, he walking around, he like, what's up, bitch? Damn! Step back out the room, push the door open. I'm like, what? He like, man, why it smell like that in here, man? He said, I was just playing last time I said your room stink. He said, but bitch, this room stink. I said, what it smell like? He talking about some ass, pussy, titties, dog shit, human shit, cat shit. I said, man, go ahead on with all that, bro. You doing too much now. But I know it did stink, you know what I'm saying? And he like, man, why the hell He said, man, Rasputia keep doing with you, man. Rasputia like you. I say, look, bro, I had hit him with this little code that basically means you can't repeat this to nobody. But I knew he was good people, so I ain't care. So he like, what's up? I'm like, pull that door. So he pulled the door all the way up. I pulled one of the bombs out the box. I said, look at this, bro. He said, no, you just got that? I said, I just got it. He said, that fast bitch, how long you been talking to her? I said, it ain't been long at all. He said, oh, you fire, what that is, Al Green? I say, nah, Crib Brown. He said, bitch, fire one up. I need one of them motherfuckers. So I opened it up. I gave him like 2 or 3 cigarettes. He fired one up ASAP. Bro, everything went smooth. We ended up going to the second drop. And on the third drop is when Houston, we have a problem. They call it chow car. People get to leaving out, going out to chow. I hear Charlie saying, say, see, Bill. I'm like, what's up? He like, they bringing your uncle back in here. So I step out. I push my head out the door. I see Jimp walking through the door with his property in his hand. He run in. He like, hold on, hold that door. So he run in. He like, hey, Charlie, keep an eye on my property. Charlie, keep an eye on my property. So Charlie like, all right. So he look at me. He like, see, Bill, nephew, what's up, nephew? So I'm like, all right. So he run out there, go to child, come back in. Now the girl done got to the point where, now I'm talking to her every day on the phone when she get off work. She done got to the point where, bro, she trying to bring me something to eat all the time. You know what I'm saying? She trying to constantly walk around and talk to me. She trying to call me down there to help her move the mop bucket. Just all kind of little stupid little stuff. And Jimp started coming, like trying to talk to me, you know, a lot. But I felt like he was just trying to be nosy and just really trying to be in my video. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a situation like, let me think. Let me give y'all an example. I go down there. I hollered at her about whatever, something she wanted me to do, move the mop bucket, but she just wanted to talk, flirt, whatever. She wanted me to grab that thing, even though I know I was going to have to go wash my hand off with 2 pounds of bleach. I just, hey, bro, hey, you got to do what you got to do when you got to do it. So, like, I come back from talking to her, he'd just push up, nephew, but he'd kind of be looking in her direction, but talking to me, I'm like, what's up? Hey, you got going? Man, you ain't got no Crib Brown? Man, shit, you ain't got no Al Green? I be like, yeah, I got some. Man, with me, nephew. I be like, shit, Carter had done did it about 2-3 times since he been out the hole. Just, you know, you do that sometimes. It's just like your partner got out of jail, even though we still in jail. It's like you just throwing him something fresh out the hole. But I done did that like 2-3 times, you feel me? So he came in the room after she did one of them little walkthroughs. Nephew, you can with me on 2 Chris Brown CDs. And I'm like, hey, Jimp. Hey, folks, you getting out of control with it now, bro. He like, what you mean, nephew? I say, shit, how much stuff you gonna ask me for, folks, without trying to... I said, how much stuff you gonna ask me for, folks, without, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't said nothing about paying for nothing, you know what I'm saying? He like, damn, nephew, you gonna do that? You gonna do me like that? I'm like, what you mean? He like, man, you come on, nephew. He like, man, I'm the one put you on the play. He was like, it really both of our play for real. We had a plan, matter of fact, for me to give you half. I'm the one put you on the whole play, nephew. So I'm like, whoa, you put me on what play? He like, Miss G. He said, man, I know what's going on. I've been in the bar. He said, man, I've been locked up too long. I ain't stupid, nephew. I said, man, Miss G ain't brought me nothing. He said, nephew. Nephew. I said, bro, Miss G ain't gave me nothing, bro. I said, but technically, even if she did, bro, you ain't put me on no play. I don't owe you nothing. He said, nephew, if it would, you ain't even think nothing about that girl, nephew. He said, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have her. You wouldn't have called her. You wouldn't even knew to go talk to her, nephew. I say, bro, again, I don't talk to her. I don't got her. She ain't brought me nothing. And bro, if you say go talk to somebody, that don't matter. That don't mean you just got in on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tripping, Jimp. That man dropped his head just like this. Took a deep breath just like that and pulled his pants up. When he did that, I stood up. Cause I'm like, oh, I know old school ain't finna try. I know he bet not try to try it. He said, so nephew, you ain't gonna with me and look out for me and knowing that I don't put you on this link, knowing if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even have nothing going. I was like, Jimp, get out my room, bro. Take it that way. Take it to the door, Jimp. Go ahead on. I say about 10 minutes go by, sitting on the bed, the door swing open real fast. I jump up ASAP because ain't nobody knocked. It was Charlie. He looking crazy. He like, bitch, what the hell going on? And that's just a slang, bro. It's not necessarily saying the B word is like B-I-H. It's like a cutoff, and that's just a slang a lot of people say. He like, bitch, what the going on? I'm like, shit, ain't nothing going on. What you mean? He said, man, what the Jimp out here talking about? I said, what you mean? He said, man, that man talking about, I said, he finna come hit you in the mouth. I said, hit who in the mouth? And before I could say anything else, that boy Jimp turned the corner, coming in the room. He ain't had no shirt on. He turned the corner and was walking up, you know, but Charlie was standing right there. So Charlie like, hold on, Jimp. So Jimp like, man, go ahead on, out my way. And Charlie swung. And you got to watch part 2 to see what happened next.